Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 22nd through the 28th of January 2023. Hope you guys had a great week. I'm going to take a quick second here just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Also, please keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not at all unusual in a general reading. I am giving away a free personal tarot reading at the end of this month. If you are interested in participating in that drawing, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on this video, and leave me a comment. All right, let's get started, Aries. Spirit, can I have the energy of Aries? Aries. Very interested to see what that card is, Aries, because it's spun around. All right, let's see. Oh, it's the World. Okay. Now, it did stop in the reverse position. So, yeah, so you're still holding on to something. There's something here that's trying to close out, though. You do have the Queen of Wands as well, and the Tower in reverse. Okay. I like the Queen of Wands here for you. That shows me that you are definitely showing up in your power here. It's very strong fire energy. With the Tower in reverse, I suspect that there's something that you're not closing out here, because you may be trying to avoid a Tower moment, trying to avoid that complete, upset or a complete disaster. But I do feel like you're in your power, and I do feel like you're trying to make up your mind, especially with how that World card spun around. I feel like you're trying to make up your mind about taking action on something. Now let's see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Aries energy, please. All right, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Death card, and we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this person that's in your energy has experienced an ending. It was an ending that they did not want. This was something it was not what they were hoping for or wanting, and now they're feeling stuck. They're unable to move forward. They're unable to move past this energy. Let's see what's the energy between the two of you, because I'm not seeing the link between the two of you yet. Huh. Okay, so you have the Four of Cups reversed. So this may have been a missed opportunity at some point. This may have been somebody that either you didn't notice in the past or they didn't notice you. Because like I said, I'm not feeling the connection here. So these could be different circumstances. But now the energy between the two of you is that somebody has kind of woke up. Somebody is now noticing the other person. Whereas in the past, that wasn't the case. Let's see what's directly affecting this connection. Ace of Cups. Wow. And the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So what's affecting this connection would be a brand new beginning in love. There's also, though, somebody who is not in their highest energy, particularly if they are an air sign. They could be upset about a breakup. And I feel like it's this person, because I feel like you are trying to decide if you're going to close something else out and offer this person love. I'm wondering if this person, if this is somebody that has recently gone through a breakup with someone else, and you may have had your eye on this person, Aries. Let's see what your outcome is. Show me the outcome at the end of the week. Judgment in reverse. Okay. So that can either mean that somebody here has made a bad judgment call, or it can mean that the energy is being revved up for a reunion. So this may be, Aries, somebody that you have known from the past. Well, it obviously would be. This is somebody that there was a missed opportunity, or you know, it could be somebody that just things just didn't gel with. Things didn't come together, or maybe one of you had your eye on the other, and the other person may not have even known it. But now there's an opportunity. And the opportunity has presented itself because this person's gone through a breakup. I feel like this is somebody, Aries, that you've kind of had your eye on. You were trying to decide if you were going to just walk away from this and just say, call it a day, and you were unsure. And you may have found out that this person is no longer involved with someone else. But you don't know if you should come in and offer this person love or not. And you don't want to make a bad judgment call here. You don't, if you're friends with this person, you don't want to end the friendship. You don't want to create a problem that way. You know, a lot of people feel that if they're friends with somebody and they, you know, take it a step further, is it going to end the friendship? So it could be a situation like that. All right, so let's clarify. Before we get there, the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Now that's underlying energy, and that tells me that somebody's going to come forward and speak their truth. Wow, I like this. This is interesting. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the World here? Why is the World here in reverse? All right, we have the Strength card reversed. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And the Nine of Wands reversed. Yeah, so you're holding on to this person, Aries. You're holding on to this person. You see that there's been an ending of a commitment, but you may be afraid to move forward because you don't want to get hurt. So you're watching. You're watching to see what's taking place. You may be watching to see, is this person going to resolve the problems that they have with this person? Are they, you know, going to get back together with that person? Why is the Queen of Wands here? I can tell you this, Aries, you're looking good because the Queen of Wands is highly attractive. Queen of Wands is very alluring. So, I mean, as far as that goes, you're like bossed up. You're sexy as hell or handsome as hell, and everybody's noticing it. So that's, I mean, you're in a good energy here. So that's good. I just heard somebody has their dancing shoes on. That's funny. That's like so that's very old time. All right, King of Pentacles reversed. Three of Coins. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting to see, is this person really out of that commitment? Are they out of the commitment, and are they available to have a new foundation. You would like to have a foundation with this person. You're looking to see, are they in a commitment? Is the foundation there? Have they walked away from it? And I feel like you don't want to take action until you know which direction this person is going. But ultimately, you would like to create a foundation with this person. We have Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're holding back. You don't want this to be a disaster. You don't want it to be a tower moment. You would like to either make an offer or open up the door for this to happen, but you want it to be successful. You don't want it to be a disaster. Let's look at their energy and see what's going on. That's the Six of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords. So they're feeling stuck. They're feeling stuck. They have to make a decision here. And they're stalling. They're not making a decision. They're kind of stalling because they don't know exactly what to do. They might be up in their head a little bit about it. And this decision has to do with an offer of love. So they're not moving forward at all. They're kind of static. They're staying put, not really making a decision. Why is the Death card here? There's that Four of Cups again in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups. So in order to have this connection, they have to walk away from something and in something. So, but I feel like they already have. Is it possible they haven't? It can also be that they're recognizing the connection between the two of you. And in the past, they may have walked away from you. They may be recognizing that this was a missed opportunity between the two of you and that they walked away from this. And now whatever situation they're in is ending. Let's see why the Nine of Cups is here. What's the Nine of Cups in reverse? Ace of Wands, Five of Wands reversed. Okay, so they didn't get what they wanted. So there's that indicates sex or a new it could be a passionate new beginning, but a lot of times when I see the Ace of Wands come out, it does indicate that it has to do with sex. It almost looks like you have been involved with this person. It almost looks like you've been involved with this person and that one of you walked away from the connection. This person went in another direction with someone else because they didn't want to make a choice. They had difficulty making a choice. They were stuck. So one of you walked away, and I would bet it would be you, Aries, because that's what it looks like. And you ended something with this person, so they didn't get what they wanted, which would indicate this person is very prideful. It would have created conflict. which the conflict has ended, and now there's an opportunity for a new beginning, because it looks like the direction that they went in, the grass was not greener on the other side. Yeah, they may have introduced competition and you weren't having it. In their mind, this could have been more of a sexual connection, and that's not what you were looking for. And a lot of times what happens is people will tell themselves that because it makes it easier for them to deal with things. It's much easier to say, I lost somebody, but you know, they were just, it was just sexual, than to say I lost the love of my life. That's hard to admit. But I can see that the direction that they went with someone else has failed. I can also see that the conflict between the two of you has ended. And I can see too that things didn't turn out the way they thought they would at all. At all. Let's look at the connection. Yeah, this didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to at all. It's like they were deceiving themselves because they couldn't make a decision. So it looks like they were failing to really see the connection between the two of you for what it was. They were failing to recognize it and see it as a love connection. They were minimizing it. All right, we have the 10 of coins reversed and the Chariot in reverse. Sign of Cancer. And sometimes I will view the Chariot as Gemini. So yeah, this was a missed opportunity, and now this opportunity is coming back around, and it is clear you were the one who ended this, and it was a loss for you, Aries. It was a loss. I can see that you've kept an eye on this person. And it's the reason that you ended this was because they were not moving forward one way or the other. This is someone who wanted their cake and eat it too. They weren't going to make a decision one way or the other with regard to love. Let's see what's affecting the connection. I feel like this person got mad that you put those boundaries in place. They didn't like it. It made them mad when you walked away and when you put those boundaries in place. So they're a little bit prideful as well and stubborn. All right. Again, we have the Queen of Wands. So look at you. I love that energy for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Death card in reverse. Yeah, so there's something that's being ended elsewhere, but not with you. This person was not able to release you. They were not able to let go of you in the entirety. I do see a new beginning happening here. I do see a new beginning happening. It's going to be stable. And I feel like this person can't really resist you, Aries. There's the connection that they were in that they chose over this connection, it's done. It's gone. It wasn't what they thought it was going to be at all. And I can see that you have a lot of love for this person. There's love, there's passion. This person never got over you. And now that this opportunity has come back around, I do believe that this person is going to move forward. Now, that being said, they may come towards you in a, quite frankly, kind of an angry way. This looks like someone who has a lot of difficulty expressing their emotions. And so when they approach, it looks like they're going to approach kind of in a kind of like a very curt kind of way, like almost angry, but I don't think it will last. It's just that this is somebody who does not express their emotions very easily or very well. I do see a new beginning coming. I see it being very stable because they never got over you. Let's see why Judgment here is in reverse. I have to say, Aries, I feel like you are the saving grace for this person because your energy is actually quite lovely. Theirs is not so much. Not so much. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just it's obvious that they seem stuck in their ways. They don't like to change, and they have difficulty with their emotions. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. And the King of Cups in the reverse. So I don't see this resolving by the end of the week. It is going to resolve, though, because I'm seeing that new beginning. By the end of the week, though, I don't see the two of you coming together. This was a painful situation for both of you. Somebody made a really poor judgment call. I think it was this person that you're involved with, and it became an extremely painful situation. There's still things that have to be resolved with that. And I feel like you're further along in that than this person is. I do see that there's going to be some kind of reaching out. I think you've stressed about this because you don't want this to be like a total disaster or a tower moment. You want it to be successful. I see you maybe reaching out to this person, or they could reach out. It's possible, but I feel like it might be you. You've stressed a lot about it, and I feel like at some point you just decide to do it. This person that you're dealing with, things just have not gone the way they want, and they're emotionally shut down. The truth is, they don't want conflict with you anymore. They would like to have a new beginning, but they're holding back. And they do have feelings for you. They do have love for you. They're watching you. It's like they're watching you to see what you're doing. And I feel like you're very successful. Some of you might even be like, have your own business, or you might be, successful in other areas, but they're seeing your success. They're seeing that you look successful. And they are watching you through social media or something. So they're kind of they're kind of having a little bit of a pity party right now. Yeah, they convinced themselves that this was more of a sexual connection versus a love connection. So they failed to see the reality of this connection between the two of you. They went in another direction, and it's solely because they were pissed off that you walked away. You put in boundaries. They didn't like the boundaries, And then you walked away because they wouldn't make a decision. And maybe they thought you wouldn't do that. It was a bad judgment call. And now they're reaping their karma, basically, because that relationship has ended or is ending. But they've been holding on to you the whole time. And they're hoping for another opportunity here. Things have to be worked out, though. So I feel like you may open that door, and if you don't, they will. Somebody's going to speak their truth. And I feel like it may be you, Aries, because I do see this small offer, and it relieves all of this anxiety and upset that you've been feeling. And it will be successful. Spirit is saying that if you do that, it will be successful. It'll relieve the anxiety and the fears and the upset that you're feeling. So, because this person, I feel like, is just paralyzed and, you know, they're not moving forward. All right, bottom of the deck is, again, the Tower in reverse. So there's a lot of fear here of, you know, just kind of trying to avoid having a big upset. But if you do decide to reach out, Aries, I feel like it is going to be successful. Let's pull a few oracle cards and see if there's any messages. And of course, that's completely your decision. You know, sometimes people say your advice is this or that. I don't offer advice necessarily. It's not my place. Oh, well, look at that. Twin flames. Yep, yin and yang. You complement each other. So you just pulled the twin flame card. So, wow, no wonder. All right, we have the Chinese New Year on the 22nd. So I am going to pull from the fortune cookies for you. And we'll see what pops for you. Let's see. I've been doing this for each sign. Challenges. Take time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. Well, there you go. So just approach softly. But Spirit is saying it'll be successful. All right. I do hope this has been helpful for you, Aries. I do think it will be successful if you do decide to approach. It's entirely your choice. But approach softly if you do. And if you're interested in the drawing for the free personal tarot reading, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on the video, and leave me a comment. Other than that, I'll see you guys in about a week in the monthly readings. Namaste.